because I'm not fully caught up on One Piece, but when I just jump through chapters sometimes just to see what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, sometimes I'll wait like 3 weeks and just look at spoilers and then go read it.
Yeah, so I don't know if he like somebody posted a panel. I don't know if he let himself get beat up or I don't know.
Well, it's kind of weird how he did it. Like, he wanted to see if they could kill him, yes, but he wasn't letting himself get beat up at the same time. He just was surprised the fact that they wounded him, which is still crazy because it only took Ryu to wound him. So I'm like, all the admirals that captured him had Ryu.
I think it was because like they cut the same spot and they didn't get as deep as Odin, so he just decided like they can't do it, so screw it. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I can't kill me. Fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck it.
I think he knows now they can hurt him, but they can't kill him, so he's
That's
like,
the problem I have with them hurting him, not necessarily with all the other bullshit.
If it was like certain spots, but like what's the dog dude's name? Which everyone has the sword, like just stabbing him like that, and then the one guy like claws him. I'm just like, man, they're making him
they
look
can do
bad.
it. You mean to tell me Mihawk can't? Please, please,
Mihawk has a hockey sword.
Like from what I'm seeing, Mihawk will slice Kaido up like a sushi roll, bro. Fuck out of here.
I've been very salty about the Kaido stuff because I came into this arc pretty hype about Kaido because I thought he was cool. I mean, I thought he was cool beforehand, and then I'm not a huge fan of Eastern Dragon, so that's like half a point. I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool. He's just in here to fuck people up, and then like he hasn't done anything, and Wano's been going on for like 2.5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only thing we got in the flashback was that he beat Odin through like dirty tactics. And I was like, man, I thought this guy's a badass.
What's up, everybody? Yeah. How y'all doing? We are live. What's up, Bones? What's up, Sedarius? I mean, not Sedarius. Oh, was Sedarius in here? I don't see Sedarius. No. Carrot, what's up, pussy?
I was gonna say countdown to Carrot.
King Sinbad. Carrot is number 3, man. What's up, Bones? I said Bones. What's up, Gene? My boy Goons. Goons is in the house, man. I haven't seen Goons in a while, man. Dixon, what's up, bro? Rax. Hoodie, what's up? Hoodie is in the building. What's up, bro? How you doing? What's up? How you doing, everybody? Yes, sir. This stream was way overdue. I'm sorry about yesterday. I got busy. Well, I didn't get busy. I fell asleep. I'm not gonna hold you. I fell asleep. By the time I woke up, it was too late. It was just too late to start the stream. So I was just like,
how did you go to sleep?
We'll postpone it to. I kind of fell asleep around like 4, bro, and I just kind of drifted off watching this movie, man. Fuck.
Oh, you fell asleep on the movie?
Yeah, I just drifted off, bro. Luck beats real. I don't give a fuck what Quan mid-ass say. Yeah, Quan is goofy, bro. Like I can't. That real shit versus Luck honestly was a genuine surprise. Like so many people really think real can fucking beat Luck. It's ridiculous.
No, I ain't surprised. Like I'm only going for what I'm doing. I'm just going based off the last time we seen real and the strongest Luck we seen.
Yeah, because Luck hasn't really done anything to make himself seem that stronger yet.
I think he's. I mean,
you be real.
The stronger, but like
you be real.
Sorry, real? Yeah, real. Yeah, sorry, real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like about Luck.
In their argument, they're bringing up real in the tournament. I'm like, first of all, Luck if we took this time skip Luck and put him in a tournament,
oh my
God,
he clapped everybody. He clapped everybody in that tournament.
Everybody.
Like what?
Just about everybody.
Just come on. Like that's crazy.
Not even fair.
They kept bringing that panel up. I'm like, bro, that is like compared to where Real's at now, that's like 10 power levels down, bro. Like what? And then it's not even true that Real doesn't have a feat in the post time skip. Real, when he was attacking Charming, was trying to speed Blix Charming. Him and Asta was going at the same speed. Asta actually passed this nigga. Base Asta is faster than fucking Real. So it's like, what are we talking about?
Facts.
What are we talking about? Asta has never been faster than Luck. We saw that with Elf Luck. Elf Luck was way faster than. Well, I mean, Asta was using Ki to keep up with him a little bit, but Elf Luck was way faster than fucking. Well, not way faster. I went way faster is a bit much, but he was faster than fucking Asta.
Asta really couldn't catch him.
And then Luck is literally going faster and faster as he fights. Like, come on, like what? He can go. He can accelerate. He has gears.
Like this is a dude who specialized in speed, pure speed. Like,
and
he's
it's not
a specialist.
And a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, if you have an just because you got the speed over somebody doesn't mean you win." Yes, that's true. But if you have an attack that can kill somebody and you have a speed advantage, GG's.
Yeah.
That's
like they gotta take into account like speed is also a skill when it comes to fight. Like
it is.
Like if you fasten to someone, you got the speed advantage. Luck has the speed advantage, the durability advantage over Real.
Yes.
Like I guess when it comes to if we just going by creativity of their magic, clearly Real is top notch. But that don't mean nothing if someone just speed blitz you. This is Real. We're comparing the strongest Real we've seen. The strongest Real we've seen is still not time skip Real.
No,
it's still not time skip Real. The strongest Real we've seen, you can't even say it's Elf Real because that's not.
No, the strongest Real we've seen is probably the one back in the fucking tournament, and that wasn't even all out Real apparently. No. I'll say that the Real that was in probably one fighting Marileona.
The one that fought Marileona?
Yeah, I'll say that Real probably the most powerful one we've seen. Cause he was shooting all that type of shit. He was doing all elements at the same time and shit. I don't know if base Real can do that. Josuke, I saw on Twitter was arguing with Quan about Real versus Luck, Real and Luck. It's just stupid to me, bro. It honestly is. I had no idea this many people thought Real will beat Luck. It's literally impossible from Real standard point of view. He has one of the lowest durabilities in Black Clover. A lot of people don't know that he has a two in physical strength. Which
you talking about Real versus Yuno? That's what you meant.
No, I'm talking about Real versus. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking. No.
Yeah.
I said that at first. Real versus Yuno is probably the most powerful, but then I kind of switched it to Marileona because that Real was just using a lot more stuff.
He fought Marileona. I don't remember.
Yeah. He was one of the elves that fought Marileona.
Oh yeah, that's the one I don't.
Because he came out of it's like right after they showed up.
Yeah,
I don't even count that one because I'm like that wasn't even real. Like
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It is stupid to me. Damn. Why you gotta do rats like that? What's up, Sage? Team Libby. Man, Libby. How do you say his name? Libby? I say Libby. I don't know how y'all.
I think it's Libe.
Libe. Yeah, that's probably how you probably say it. I don't know. I'm American. Noah has the potential to be as strong as Prime Julius. According to Tabata.
Yeah. No, he said Tabata said even greater.
Yeah. Julius and her mom.
Yeah.
How you doing, Josuke? I'm doing fine, Taylor. Thank you for asking. Hoodie, what's good, bro? I'm chilling, bro. I'm doing good. Chapter was a 9 out of 10 for me. I mean, hey. I like it. This chapter was very dope to me. Was good. I saw you on Twitter arguing with Quan. Okay, I read that. Same. So you telling me Luck is captain level now? Nobody said that at all. Real is just the weakest captain. So
if we're going base captain level, this is how the captain level term has to be structured. Right. You have to go by the weakest captain. The weakest captain is the baseline of captain level, which is Real. It's not Gildre. Stop it.
No, hell no.
So you can say, look, if we're going based on the baseline, Luck is captain level.
Well, not even really that, right? Because according to the manga, captain level is just a person who can take out 100 base mages.
And that was in the beginning of the series. If we're going off that, Asta, Luck, Noel, they're easy captain levels. Exactly.
Easy. If we're going off that.
It's because people, when they think captain level, they always compare it to the most known captain. So it's like Yami, even though he's like upper echelon.
Listen, I always
that's high tier captain level.
Those are very high tier captain levels.
Yeah,
I think people just compare it because he's like
captain level. Honestly, went out the window like back when the fucking Diamond Kingdom attacked the Clover. Now I've been stopped saying captain level back then. That's just out the window.
Yeah, because that one dude that fought, he took out 50 plus mages with one attack.
Just coming in. And he broke the barrier around the Clover Kingdom.
And then got clapped by
GG's. Out of here.
Was fighting. Actually, was about to fight both of them at the same time.
Right. Fuck out of here, bro.
You said you do realize you and Jay Clower are the only ones that think Luck can beat Real, right?
That's not true.
Realize
it's
not true, right?
That's not true. That's not true at all.
I think so too.
That is not true.
There's so many people. It's just that the people that think Real can beat him is louder.
Yeah, you know if Twitter is your only source of of people debating, then you really don't know the community, bro.
Do I watch Demon Slayer? Yeah, I watched the anime. I read the manga. I got like 10 more chapters before it's all the way over. Where's Mid, Credible, and King Simp at? King Simp said he'll be back in a minute. Credible, I don't know. I have no idea where is he coming in or not. He said he might be able to come in a little later. Asta, Noel, Luck, Leo should be low captain level. So yeah, Luck is captain level. Add Charming in there too. I mean, if we're going off the fucking manga, 100 mages, that's nothing to those type of people. 100 base mages, nothing. That's nothing.
It's
those guys in those fucking white cloaks. I mean, shit. Hi, like, what's up?
For Tabata to raise the bar for captain levels, the weakest captain has to get stronger. That's not just how it is. Like
that's a fact.
You just got to go based off that. And so far from what we've seen, it's a lot of people on his level. Like Bruno's captain level.
Ro was already hyped, or not Ro. Luck was hyped to begin with. We already knew he was like a prodigy. Everyone would have wanted him if he wasn't so batshit crazy.
Exactly. Mars is captain level. Ladros is captain level.
That Mars was confirmed to be captain level.
Yeah, like
Mars. We talking about Mars. Don't get me wrong, Mars my boy, but shit.
Man, that dungeon fight, like I reread that arc so many times. Like it's amazing. Really, like everybody in there together could not stop Mars.
Nope.
It took the spirit. Like they could not stop.
He's a monster.
None of them couldn't touch Mars, bro. That's why I keep trying to tell fucking RT. He was like, Sylph clap one shot to Mars. I'm like, no, that's not even what happened, bro. Like Asta had turned off. First of all, Asta turned off half of his fucking magic. He couldn't use his clones no more. He couldn't use his sword, his swords. He couldn't use none of that shit no more because Asta had turned all that shit off. Then Self came in there, and if Asta turned all that off, his fucking his reinforcement was turned off as well. Please. I'm saying,
he was so low when mana soon Self came in.
He was fighting all of them at the same time, and not only that, but if you go to the Witch's Forest, Mars tanked 3 Mars tanked 3 Salamander's breaths to the face with no reinforcement magic on.
To the face, and that's when he put on his recovery magic because not only that, he had so much mana left to give a cloak to Asta as well, because Asta would have just got bodied.
Right.
If he would have never gave him the recovery spell for the flame.
Right.
So he was walking through it with this, so his recovery spell was greater than that Salamander breath that Font had.
His base defense. We're not even talking about with reinforcement. We're talking about base defense. Just him. Him as a
Mars
person.
A monster.
Mars tanked 3. Wait, was it 2 or 3? It was 2 or 3. Salamander's breaths to the face, bro. Come on. Mars is OD captain level. If Mars ain't captain level, I don't know who is.
Unless you have like a hacks to get through his minerals, you're gonna have to cut through pretty much diamond if I can even get to him. Dude's a monster.
Dude's a monster. Unpopular opinion, but we know it's facts. Black Clover, it's better than Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer has way more animation and voice acting. Nobody was even talking about that, bro.
About voice acting, I think Black Clover's. I like Black Clover's voice acting more.
I know he's not talking about the Demon Slayer dub because that jump was butt cheeks.
Demon Slayer dub is ass, bro.
It was Danjiro was Deku. What's this? His master was Ichigo.
the guy who plays Tanjiro, for some reason, or Deku's guy played fucking Inosuke, so he just sounds like a little spaz. It's sad.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think Gordon role in this story, if going to be way bigger than what it is, he might even be the key to beating Vonica with the curses and stuff.
Exactly.
I think that too. I was actually thinking about that the other day, man, because Tabata gotta have something planned for Gordon. He trying to make it seem like he trying to low key make us forget about Gordon. The longer he pushed Gordon out of the story, right? Because think about it. We done seen flashes of Henry. We seen Notch literally talking about Magma and Zora. We just seen Henry not too long ago. We see all the other Black Bull members. They've been talked about or they've been shown. Charmin had her fight. We seen Henry fight. We seen Vanessa, all of them fight. We talked about Magma and Zoro several times, but no Gordon whatsoever.
No Gordon at all. I've been saying for a while, Gordon is going to be the key,
right,
for the curses. I probably made a thumbnail on that 2 weeks ago. I still haven't made the video yet.
Right.
But it like that's Gordon is definitely key for Lord Chica.
And when a manga could do something like that you always gotta keep that in the back of your head, bro. Because Gordon just gonna pop up out of nowhere with some crazy shit and clap Vonica or some shit. Or even, like, I don't know, that fucking poison magic he got is ridiculous, honestly. That shit just decays fucking stone, anything it touches. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah.
Decaying stone is crazy. Melting stone, when you see people doing shit like that, that's fucking crazy. I believe Noelle will be one of the strongest female characters in all of Shonen one day. Maybe.
Yeah. What's if Noelle could make Poison Mercury gas clouds with
God.
Monozone?
No, Screet.
No, Carrot.
That sound like Screet.
I don't think he can make that gas cloud. That's a whole different magic.
Yeah,
type,
that's some different shit. Cause Mercury is an actual physical thing. Gas is a gas. You know what I'm saying? It's not matter or anything. It's gas. That's a whole different type of magic or something.
It's a whole different.
Right. Real will destroy luck. I'm sorry, Real is stronger because of the what? The creativity that he has in his magic. What does that matter if somebody's faster than you? He will get blicks. He won't even be able to pick up his brush.
His creativity didn't work on Charming.
It didn't work on Charming. It for damn sure didn't work on Charming. Twice. Twice.
Like creativity don't win you fights,
bro.
Since they want to say speed don't win you fights, creativity don't win you fights.
It for damn sure don't win you fights. You guys love to say speed don't win fights, but creativity, whew, that's gonna win you a lot less fights than fucking.
Yeah, you can be the most creative, but if you don't got the hands,
oh my god, bro! And a two in physical strength, he will get one shotted literally.
That's what people not realizing. Like he has the lowest. Like his man Nash got a physical strength better than his. Like,
bro, he literally has one of the lowest. He literally has some of the worst durability in Black Clover in the entire series.
It's like Seke's level.
He's kind of goofy in fights too. You gotta if you don't take him serious early, he's gonna get fucked. Like he immediately got caught during the tournament. If you put him against somebody who's gonna try and kill him right off the bat.
He has a two in physical strength. That is trash durability. And you can't depend on your reinforcement but for so long. And when somebody got true magic that's going to bypass reinforcement, it's out of here. Stop it. GG's.
Yeah, that's 2 up for Luck. Luck beat him in 2 categories: speed and also durability.
It's crazy.
And magic sensing. Like he has better mana sensing than Real.
Y'all think Real going to get a transformation like Noelle? Like Noelle? The fuck are you?
Noelle don't got no transformation.
Get some in the anime or some shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Is Real gonna get a transformation? I doubt it. Like, how ASTA and and Noelle have transformations. You want Real to get something like that? And what do you mean by Noelle? Noelle don't have nothing like that. I'm still waiting for that Mercury armor to come in effect.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that.
But I think that's gonna come pretty soon. But I wouldn't even call that a transformation. That's just him putting his Mercury around him to protect him. I want to see Mars again. He was one of the best characters in Black Clover without question. That's a fact. Love to hear it.
That's cool.
If Noelle could make poison, you already read that, Jay. But more nights in Minnie look not a mermaid. I don't think he was talking to us. Yeah, Mercury vapors. I don't know about that, Carrot.
No, it's not.
If Mars doesn't show up in the Spade Kingdom, it will be a disappointment. In my opinion, Mars is just one of the best and one of my favorite characters. I agree. He has to show up because we saw the Diamond Kingdom get found. That's another thing Tabata kind of trying to make us forget. He haven't mentioned the Diamond Kingdom at all. At all, period. Since we saw Xenon show up over there, right? The Diamond Kingdom haven't been mentioned. Tabata's trying to push that further and further away for a reason. They're going to show up out of nowhere. Or watch what I tell you, just like he did with the elves.
This dude just said, bro, we got to stop holding Charming against Real. That wolf would have beat Noelle too if he ate the... What?
You're crazy. Noelle would have blitzed the fuck out of Charming. Charming would never been able to move.
That's like saying Charmy beats everybody. He's the magic. What?
Kaiser.
You're crazy. First of all, Charming would not have been able to got that magic off. She wouldn't have got it off. Nozel has one of the fastest magic in Black Clover whatsoever. She wouldn't have got it off. Second of all, absolutely not. He could have did the same thing he did against fucking Petrie and trapped that fucking wolf up. GG.
Not only that, the wolf is it takes the magic in a momentum way. Like it doesn't take it all at once. So by that time, Nozel would have blitzed the like Charmy in the wolf. Like Nozel's magic is said to be really fast. Like he's one of the few people like magic types where everyone talks about like, oh, it's very fast.
Not only that, Jay, but we forgetting Nozel Mercury is poison. That wolf consumes that, it will poison him.
It's mass control. Like he just has to like move some mercury behind Charmy's wolf, and then bam, stab her.
Wait, y'all talking about Nozel versus Charmy or something?
No, somebody said
brought up some goofy
Charmy
shit.
beats Nozel since we can't use Charmy against Real. Like that's the most blasphemous stuff I heard.
That is wild.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, bro. You and Joski and Quan was talking about that debate for like 2 days after that stream, bro.
Because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I believe it's bullshit.
You for making that post.
I know Jay was pitching it a little bit too.
Yeah, I had to meme him. I'm like, man, don't talk to me.
That nigga Quan.
you know I saved that picture too, Jay.
Yeah, I know you have to.
Oh shit. But it's honestly ridiculous what people Charming will. I can't even believe you said that, bro.
He said Charmy beats Nozel. Like
Nozel will destroy Charming, bro.
That's like saying that Charmy beats Julius because she absorbed the time magic. Like what?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one.
Like crazy.
Oh my god. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, because Real got his ass beat by Charming twice. Well, not twice. He didn't get beat the second time. But he couldn't do nothing against her the second time. Literally, it took ASTA to come in to do something. I meant to say Nozel. I meant to say Nozel and not that Nozel have a transformation. What?
Nozel having a transformation.
I'm not with that. Y'all think Nozel could beat Vonica? Hell no.
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 If his magic was having trouble against Latal, like when she was elf possessed, then that decaying world, like dude, that's probably one of the most, if not the, I don't want to say if not the most, bro. It's probably the most hacks, like one of the most hack spells we ever seen.
Right. That variation magic, blood magic. And she has both. She has blood magic.
She has both.
Like,
and we barely seen her use her blood magic. She really didn't use it like that.
Right.
I wonder if she can use it outside of, like, if she can use it on other people's bodies, like at least on her. Like, if she can get her blood inside of somebody else's, like, can she have manipulation?
Kind of like the Witch Queen.
Yeah, I want to see how broken she gets. I want her to be like power.
I mean, I feel like she's one of those type of characters where if she like hits like slices you once and gets a taste and gets some of your blood, you fuck.
Maybe like some voodoo shit.
Yeah, like you know that character from what's it called Naruto, the one that turns into like the black skin
Hidan.
with the scythe.
Yeah,
Hidan, right? I feel like she's like one of those type of. Actually, got scythe too. She got scythe too, huh?
You want
but
some stain shit.
You know, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like we haven't seen it. But if she I feel like she hits you once.
Somebody says we know the elves has more power than humans, but humans has more experience. Elf Real doesn't has experience like Real. That's not true. They didn't have the same magic type. So when he said he didn't have experience with painting instead of drawing, he had drawing magic instead of painting magic. That's all that was. That doesn't take away from the power that they have or the speed that they have. The stats that they have, the power and speed still there. Yeah, like when they was adding power, that was just all mana. They was adding a bunch of mana and shit like that. Yeah, and I mean that's still not even a good excuse because we even said ourselves that the most powerful Real wasn't even the elf. We was talking about the one in the tournament. So that really doesn't pertain to what me and Jay saying.
Yeah, it still doesn't because that Real that fought Charm that wasn't Real. So. That's why when we do the versus battle, we're saying the strongest Real, base Real, not elf Real, versus Luck. And y'all was saying that tournament Real will body time skip Luck. That's ridiculous. I just don't see
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. King Sip in the house. Let's go. They have fades, man.
Dang.
Nozell claps Charmer, without a doubt. Diamond Kingdom is not OP. They say lose it. They stay losing it to the Clover. I mean, that's plot. That's plot.
I only have a couple good people though.
Being able to be able to create two magic types is broken, bro. That's OP itself. What's my bad names? Ladros, that ability alone is broken. Bro.
Crazy. He doesn't
even have an attribute as a kid. You feel me? They just made him at all. Yeah, so that's crazy.
Like
and
says
Mars,
yeah. Go ahead.
And Mars' grimoire, they can stitch two grimoires together and shit. Like what?
Right.
I hope they actually because that's my biggest gripe for Black Clover at the moment is I wish they tap more into that. Like I think the two fused grimoire thing,
magic tools and shit.
Yeah, the magic tools. That's something I really want to see more. Like just like if someone combined
real
two.
Quick, what happened to the stream? Like I just saw a drop. We dropped all the way down to like 6 viewers. And now they coming back. I don't know what happened to somebody. Said
let me see.
It's 16. It's 14.
Refresh it. See, okay, it didn't die off. I think
it might
have just been like it's still 14 for me. It might have just been like
nah. We was at like 22, but then it would just drop down to 6, and then they started.
Wait, it just ended.
It ended?
Oh, now it's back. It's back.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's just YouTube being.
Yeah, it's YouTube did you dirty. They left and came back.
Y'all dead wrong, man. YouTube nasty, man. YouTube nasty.
Yeah, I don't know how they got $1 billion.
They're trying to stop my stream, man. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting y'all.
YouTube is ran by real.
You good, bro?
Somebody said Commander fades. That's funny.
They're $1 billion company, but don't know how to. They got people false copywriting people.
Right.
Like, right. They don't. Yeah, they don't run their shit right at all.
Yeah, they don't.
Tabata never mentioned the Diamond Kingdom in one day. That's that one Diamond General. We haven't seen. We have the more. Okay, you kind of messed up here. I'm reading this word for word. All right.
Wait, who is this?
That one Diamond General we haven't seen will have the most OP magic ever, stronger than time magic. Stop.
Stop.
Whoa, you put a lot of eggs in that basket.
Yeah, who said that?
I can't even believe I just read that out loud.
No,
Gene, what are you talking about?
Stronger than time magic. I don't really think you're gonna really see that many magic types that are stronger.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be like
ever since we got time magic. I would say it's only one magic that's more. It's only two magic that's been introduced more OP than time magic
and gravity.
Word magic and gravity magic. That's it.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me this general? I feel like general and not the king himself is going to have a more OP power than Julius? No.
That shit do make me wonder if Vanica got caught in the chromostasis. Could she get out of it like she did with Nero?
No, nigga.
I mean,
I know.
I mean, it is. You got.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a seal though.
No, but time is
think about it. The reason why she ever got out, because remember she said when she went 70%, the spell would activate it right before Nero sealed her.
Right. If she in time, it wouldn't be able to do that. If time is stopped, she wouldn't be able to do that.
She wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah.
I was just thinking about the similarities. That's all.
Julius would clap. Tabata had to nerf Julius. That's what I'm saying. He should have just killed them all, honestly. But I mean, he had to nerf that kid.
I always feel like he had to, because like now looking at it now, Julius is going to grow up again and be even stronger. So like,
because now he's that kid and he got the same knowledge. So it's like, yeah, he's definitely going to be stronger.
Just stack up on it now, yeah.
Ridiculous, man. He should
have even more knowledge. That's crazy.
He should have just killed Julius off, because honestly, Julius isn't really offering nothing to the story right now. Unless that's why he has to have more plan for Julius, and that's why I'm kind of falling into that evil Julius shit, bro. Because like, what else is there for Julius? He has nothing going in the story right now besides Nami them getting kidnapped. I mean, you didn't say anything at the meeting, bro.
Honestly,
there has to be something.
To be honest, after the elf arc, you know how like when Julius was telling Asa giving everybody 3 problems.
Yeah, the prediction.
That Knock could have showed up and gave everybody the 3 problems. To be honest,
right. Julius could have been out of here by now, bro.
I thought it was not to save. You save not for later. I think that was better, but I get what you're
Julius
saying.
doesn't contribute anything to the story right now. He doesn't contribute anything to the narrative right now. Why is he still here?
Right
He
now.
can't fight. He can't fight right now.
Why is he still here? I don't know. We know. Okay, I read that. You see. Wait, hold on. King Simp in the house. Okay, Commander Fades. You see, y'all was saying Nozel can't poison people in the comments last time.
No, he didn't.
No. I said that, but they corrected me. They said that was in the data books that he actually can poison people. That's actually a part of his Mercury shit. So that was on me. But hold on, he's not done. But even Josuke said he can. So Nozel would be able to intoxicate someone if they have an open wound. Okay. So, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's the case.
Yeah. He definitely can. Like I don't know why he said y'all.
Yeah, that was me. I was the one who saying he can't because I didn't know that was in the data book confirmed. I always thought that was just like a rumor floating around. The Kane world is basically anti-magic. I mean, yeah. I mean, I said that. When I first read it, I said that. I was like, this is pretty much anti-magic.
It really is.
I said that shit when I was reading it.
Does it go full magic or is it just on the arrays? I don't remember specifically.
It did the spirit and the arrays.
Yeah, I'm assuming anti-magic can cancel that. Could we talk about anti-magic real quick? How it formed, right? Libby.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it again? Libby.
Libe.
Yeah, Libe.
Libe is just I think it's a curse too. He pretty much was just cursing devils while he was in the book. And okay, remember we asked that question, how did he get stronger necessarily?
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't figure it out because he was in that book for so long. I mean, that's how he was getting stronger, cursing devils.
That's how he was getting,
And then that's when he developed anti-magic, and I
crazy.
guess he learned how to.
It was like his
form
hate developed magic.
Yeah.
That's
Because he didn't have any magic before that.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was interesting.
I think it definitely had some play because I think he hates. I think part of it will have to do like his opinion on like him being without magic from the start too. Hates magic. Maybe that's how personally.
Being put into a grimoire. Yeah.
Which would be really cool to see the gap between him and Asta because you'll have two guys who were born without magic and like one.
Yeah. It is kind of funny how you would think since he's the anti-magic devil, he has the swords, he will be having the advantage, but he really don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what they do right now. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, what's interesting though? Like, remember in chapter it was chapter 243 when like Dante was asked, he was like, who is this devil? And he was like, I don't know. But he started talking about like with a power like erasing spells. Yeah, it's probably a low rank nobody with paltry magic. Right. So I'm like, that lets me know that there are other low rank demons. It's probably not anti-magic, but they also have a magic type that can erase type magic.
Right.
That can cancel out. So Lucifer he pretty much since he didn't know Libo was, he kind of like generalized him to like, it's probably just a low rank demon who can erase magic like all the other low rank demons. Pretty much what he was saying.
Well, even in our world, we have certain magic types that affects magic itself, right? Damnatio scale magic that affects its magic itself. So it's not impossible. Kaiser magic. I would even go as far as saying variation magic. It affects other magics to not be able to affect it.
Exactly.
It's like an anti-magic. It's like an anti-magic cloak, pretty much. But so it's not crazy to say devils have some abilities like that as well, and that's probably what Lucifer was talking about.
Make sense. I mean,
exactly.
Look at fucking Zagre, bro. Like, nigga, what? Reality and shit, like nigga. All right,
but that's a pure high rank though. Like,
right.
That's exactly was crazy.
What's he named the high? Was he named the high rank though?
Yeah, he was a high rank.
He was ranked
because Lucifer said the only high rank devil in the world is Zagre.
Oh, okay, God.
Yeah.
Right.
No longer can people say Asta is just a brute meathead that just swings a sword. It's confirmed that Asta actually used swordsmanship. Right, yeah. Asta don't just swing swords.
He was actually learning.
The whole time he's been actually learning and training. We already know he had the training with Fanzel. So I mean, but that wasn't complete training. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this whole time Asta's been absorbing information as far as swordsmanship, and now my man's using his sword. Now I would say this: when he grabbed Yami's katana with the sharp side, I thought that nigga was gonna slice his fingers off. But nothing happened.
Yeah, I thought too.
That means the anti magic probably duels the swords. It probably does that.
Or it looks like a layer on it.
Makes it blunt. I think it makes it blunt.
That's the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Because when we saw form of outer layer, so I'm wondering if it's
I remember that. But I thought that was because of his nature mana.
Yeah, I think it's because they originally were his. I think that's why he was able to do it.
Thinking about it, how will Asta become Wizard King when Julius can just grow back up and and just be as powerful as, if not
exactly.
more. That's a good
Asta
question.
To grow and be better.
That's a good question. That's why. That's another reason why I'm following on the evil Julius thing. I don't know, bro. Julius is just in a weird situation right now. I mean, but Asta is technically.
Yeah, I really don't.
Right now. But I mean, age doesn't seem like it matter because in the first episode of maybe the second of Black Clover, when they show like the flashes of the Wizard King, there's a kid there. There's like a fucking it is either, that person was either a dwarf or a kid. Like there's nothing else it could have been. So I don't think age really matter when it comes to Wizard King. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, even fucking the first Wizard King was only like what, 19?
Lumiere definitely had to be. He definitely wasn't even in his 20s.
Right.
Lumiere. They seem very young. So.
Right.
But I still. That's why I always tell people, like,
that's a good question.
Asta's biggest rival is Julius. Like when he's seen Julius, he's like, "This is what it takes for me to be the Wizard King." Like just a big rival. Julius is still the Wizard King. Like he's the one he needs to pass. So him growing up again is a bigger rival than anybody.
Right.
You know,
that is true.
And with this pure anti-magic that Asta's learning right now, if you go back to when Julius trapped Asta and Langris in those portals, I don't think Julius would be able to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
No. Julius would not be able to do that right now, especially if like Asta's in demon form or something, or berserk form where he has this anti-magic oozing off of him. Nah.
I don't think that because
time magic is magic at the end of the day.
So, not only that, Asta, like his magic just raying like Zagrid mentioned, his magic is erasing the magic around him.
Honestly, if Julius had other people in Chronostasis and Asta used Faith Release, that Faith Release would probably get them out of those time bubbles. Now that I think about it, Asta and Julius are really fucking counterparts to each other.
Mm-hmm. They really are.
Anti-magic and time magic is really... Well, anti-magic is probably counterpart to every fucking magic, so...
Yeah.
I'm not really saying much.
It's just the experience that's missing, I feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, Asta has the power.
Yeah, because if Asta stabs Julius wouldn't be able to use his time magic to heal himself. He would just have to duke it out.
No, if Asta stabbed Julius is dead.
Yeah, but it just... Right now, from what we've seen...
If you stab him in the right place. If you stab him in the right place.
Yeah, if you stab him in the right place. But so far from what we've seen... Asta he's really lacking speed and experience. Because remember how when Yami was fighting, when they was fighting together with Dante, Yami saved Asta so many times. He kept kicking him like, bro, he almost died so many times.
But in this chapter, you notice Asta, it kind of seemed like Asta was using that precog that Yami was using.
Yeah, that key.
He got better.
Yeah. Like he's able to use it in the heat of the moment.
Right. Key is one of those abilities. And I was kind of like, damn, how the fuck did Asta get this fucking precog? But then I thought about it. Key is a passive ability. It's always on. So your key is constantly getting better. The more it's on, the more you're using it, it's probably getting better and better. So it's not one of those moves you have to train or you have to focus on. It's just always getting better naturally. So it makes sense that Asta will know precog eventually. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that what?
Oh, go ahead.
Now the fact that he's doing it right now to Yami, not necessarily Yami's level, but to where he's showing it like he's doing it like Yami is really impressive to me.
Casual.
Right.
Yeah, the crazy part about it, he always, like, people forget, like, his first demonstration of Ki from Asta was when he realized Voltos was in that mixed in with the zombies from Rades. Like, that's when he noticed. Like, that was his first time showing Ki, so he knew about Ki before Yami taught it to him. He just didn't understand what it was. Because Yami was like, you used it before. He was like, I did? And then he started thinking about it. He was like,
oh, okay. I remember what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Scream.
So I always was gifted with that.
It makes sense that Asta is not book smart. I mean, he's definitely not. He was a peasant, like in our world, peasants were not educated. Very true. Educated was only for the rich and powerful. IDK, why people say he's dumb, as dumb as Goku. Jesus, he's definitely not as dumb as Goku. But even Goku isn't dumb when it comes to combat or like combat. Goku was like one of the smartest people in the universe.
As long as he doesn't have a Zenzu beam on,
Goku just have terrible street smarts.
He does.
Like
his street and book
he
smarts
does
are
not
terrible.
get the hint. Like, bro, quit sparing these villains, bro.
I mean, but shit,
like, Asta's smart with that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, cause I feel like Asta will fucking spare some people too, man.
Remember how when Ladros was told him to spare me and stuff like that, and Asta was like, "No, I'm not gonna." He like, "I'm not dumb. If I take the sword out of you, you're gonna kill me."
Right,
like,
right. And then I remember he even said that he'll never forgive Petrie, that he gonna get Petrie one day. But I mean, Julius came back, so he might retcon that. I mean, since Julius back, it doesn't make sense for him to still not fuck with Petrie. But he did. He said the same thing with Petrie. But I just don't know. I just don't know if he got it in there to do it. Like, remember how Nozel was ready to kill Petrie? Like, fuck that. He out of here. I don't think Asta's gonna be like that. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be on Nozel level, ready to kill, ready to catch bodies. You know what I'm saying?
I think he still got
or Piccolo.
Like,
that's how Piccolo is for Dragon Ball. Piccolo ready to catch bodies.
Yeah, I think Asta will just be if it's the only option.
Yeah, if Asta's that type, like if it's the only option, like when he was fighting Veto, he was going for the kill.
Right, he was.
But he still felt some sort of way when Yami killed
Word
him.
Devil too.
Yeah, Word Devil, like Asta.
But Asta's only body is the Word Devil. Is it? I think that's his only. I mean, unless you want to count the dude. I think
not like
Spade.
Ladros.
Spade. Ladros wasn't a body. I'm talking about a body like as in dead, killed.
Oh
yeah, that's. I mean, I think he killed that dude in that fortress, bro. I think that dude's dead.
No, he was still alive. He was still alive.
I don't know. I was like, his eyes was all white out. I don't know if he might have been dead, but
yeah, no, he was alive because they were like, we gonna capture him. So I was like,
okay. Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah, that is true. Like maybe the Heart Kingdom got a prison or something. But that's the only legitimate body was that anti-magic devil. I mean, not an anti-magic devil. Zigrid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got several.
Yeah, killed. Then he killed that. He killed that. He killed
the general. And he killed all those people around him. That whole platoon. They're dead. They was dead. He was. Well, he was. The zombies was already dead, but was clapping them zombies too.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, got bodies. Got bodies.
Yeah, got bodies.
He killed
Gatoroids.
Killed Gatoroids. Gatoroids out of there. Fucking out of there. Klaus got a fucking body. Klaus literally put a drill through him, man. Jesus.
My gosh, I just thought about that.
Jesus. Y'all think Lucifero gonna have all the magic type? Oh my god. And all of the devils on the Cliff-Off tree? Like, you mean himself being able to use all of the magics that the devils have? I don't know about. I don't think I get what you're saying. Oh, let me reread that. Y'all think Lucifer gonna have all the magic types of all the devils on the Cliff-Off tree? No. I think we already got his magic.
It's gravity.
It's gravity. His magic is gravity, but he can possess other devils. Any devil he so please, apparently. Which is very, very scary. You know what I'm saying? Because that means what if our heroes, Amsterdam, is fighting a devil on the outside, and Lucifero's already shown that he can possess devils while he's in the underworld. He can possess outside devils as well. So they're fighting somebody, you know what I'm saying, like that, and Dante's just sleep or something. He might be able to possess that devil and fight, because he did it with Libby. What's his name? Libe. He did it with Libe. Fuck it. He did it with Anti-Magic Devil. And he can fight as them. So I mean, we might even see that too. We might see Lucifero possess the devil that Asta's fighting, or somebody's fighting, to talk or to give us some dialogue, or even to see him fight with another magic or something like that. Something.
Hopefully, it's about to go in detail, because I see a lot of people are confused about the Cliff-Off. They saying is the Cliff-Off and is the underworld? And I think the Cliff-Off is just a magic channel connection.
Yeah, it's like
to
a gate.
Open. It's the gate to open. But it does make you think, okay, so the Anti-Magic Devil, which gate was he a part of? Like, 'cause it says
That's why you saying that, because of the way he formed that question. He said the devil's on the Cliffroth tree. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I got you.
He's saying controlling him.
Yeah, I mean, no, he said use all the magic types that they have.
Oh no, I doubt it. Nah.
He said the devil's on the Cliffroth tree, as in they're not on the Cliffroth tree. That's the Cliffroth tree is just the gate. I don't get it. I'm confusing everybody. Let me shut up. Can y'all name every mage that can escape chronostasis? ASTA. Like, well, there you go.
Yeah, no one else can escape.
I mean, even ASTA can't escape it. If ASTA's caught in it and he's not in like one of those, if he's not in like 3-horn form where he's like leaking anti-magic off of him, he can't escape it.
Because it's not like time stop. It's like they're trapped in like a second, right? Remember that?
They're trapped in time.
They're trapped in time, like a time bubble.
Yeah, like a time bubble. So
I mean, like, is it? I'm trying to remember the exact definition. If it's like time stop, or I remember it being like repeated 1 second or something.
Oh no!
It's time stop. Yeah. You can even see that in the anime. Like, they stop. Like, they're just frozen.
Going back, I remember specifically something about. Like,
if Asta's not in one of the forms where he's leaking off anti-magic, he's caught in that. He's not getting out of it. Period. So you got to be in like 2 or 3 horn or better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Doesn't that chronostasis want to be an asset Julius would use to beat Asta? Like, he would just beat him with using other stuff.
Yeah, he wouldn't try to use chronostasis too much.
Yeah, because Julius had his grimoire. We see how big he had thousands upon thousands spells that we haven't seen.
Right.
Probably, so,
right. Gildray too. Gildray had a fucking Harry Potter book. He had 3.
Yeah.
But when will we see Asta use the swords to their potential? Like when the swords absorb Noel's power, we see more and more of that every time Asta fight.
Hey, bro. Now that I've seen Liebe fight, bro, before you know it, Asta gonna be able to do that shit too. That little hold all the swords and move them around trick.
Right.
With any magic surrounding it. Oh, that's how you gonna be able to fight at the same time with all of them, bro.
Yeah, because he already can use like one, like he can blink it and call it back to him.
Now I will say this. This next chapter, it got to be the last chapter for this fight. I'm not trying to see 2 more chapters.
It probably is.
I'm not trying to see 2 more chapters of this. Like, we get it. We get the gist about it. We can move on.
It depends on what they reveal.
Yeah, you can literally do a time skip of that training. Like, we get it.
Yeah, we get it.
You don't got to show everything.
Yeah, I want to see other people change too. I want to see what fucking gonna do.
I was gonna say it's 2 days, right? That he has to do this for 2 days.
Something like that.
Yeah. Should have it so it's like time. We
well, no, it hasn't been a day. So it's still 3 days. It hasn't been a day.
I mean, like the time limit.
But isn't this still the first day?
Yeah,
or no?
There's still the day Yami got kicked out.
Yeah, I mean, like they should do see the end of it. And it's like Asta's been fighting for 2 days.
It's the next day.
It's the next day. It's the next day because we saw when they was at nighttime and then now they're daytime right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would love if like he gives us a track of time, like the next chapter is called the second day or some shit like that. I would love,
or you can just put it at the bottom like a little box, like day 2 or something.
Oh like that. Like that. Like
I
you know how
that's
he did the time skip.
I forgot what manga I saw that in, but that's in another manga where they do that. They keep track of the days like that. Like, it's one of the slice of life mangas I read. Anyway,
I know My Hero does it a lot.
I feel like that will make the tension more counting for the countdown to when he gotta go leave. You feel me?
Like it build up hype.
Oh yeah, it's getting close to that day, y'all. We gotta get ready. Yeah. You feel me? Everybody gotta get to it. You feel me? So yeah, that should be dope.
Screet says no, real beats luck. Okay, Screet.
Yeah, I agree.
We got off that.
Yes. One said no more real and luck shit. Gotcha.
Y'all niggas gonna keep bringing it up.
Yeah, and you scale Dante for Yami, so Dante is not even close. Just Yami. Okay, Screet, I'm done reading your comments.
What is he on? What?
No, he's not even talking to me. I think him and Carrot going at it about something. Now that I think about it, Julius is a dumbass. You just figured that out. He could have what? Gravely wounded Patry, captured him, and reversed his wounds while still keeping him restrained, Julius is so mid. I mean, there's a lot of shit that
we would have.
But
I mean, we would have a story there.
you got to think about it. The man had
This
just
was
did it.
trying though.
Like you telling me you wanted him to do a country level spell, restrain Julius, heal himself with time magic. All at the same time, his mana was already crazy low after the country level spell. Country level spell. Like, you know how much mana that consumed? He's not Dante.
Bro.
Like that covered the entire Clover Kingdom all the way to the Forsaken Realm. Like the whole map. So like he literally was open after that. Like Patri even said, he said you left yourself open.
Right. He didn't have no more mana to exert. You're telling me you wanted him to do a country level. Let me just map this out real quick, Phase. He was supposed to do a country level spell, chronostasis Petrie as he stabbed, heal himself in the stab wound, and keep Petrie sustained, and then keep the spell going, because the spell had to go all the way through. You saw all the swords had to go all the way back up for the spell to be complete. That's a lot of mana, bro. I don't think he could have. I think he did his best. I think he did what he could in that situation. He cost him his life.
The whole point of that fight. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the whole point of that fight was basically Patri had to find a way to get rid of Julius, basically, and his only weakness, like he said, was he has to protect the kingdom. That's the only way he can get him out the way, basically, and that's what he did. So don't be used. Oh, he could have done this and that, nigga. You would not have an arc if he did this and that, bro.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. It's about to have to nerf him, bro.
You would have never got the elf arc, because if Julius was alive, the Dark Triad would. I mean, well, if he was at prime shape, Dark Triad wouldn't be that scary.
Right.
Like, we got Julius, so we don't got nothing to worry about.
GG's. I think
Nigga, the king.
GG. But
nigga, the king would even be in ruins, bro.
Yeah, but now you took away Yami, the strongest captain. Then you got William, and then you got Loba Chica. It's like, oh shoot, what the heck?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Somebody said I want to see Noel training with the elves. I would like to see that too. What I want to see is passive abilities like magic that works without them really having to think about it. Casting. I mean, we have that. We have some passive magic.
Yeah, we got a lot of it actually.
Oh yeah, we got you. We let me think. Who got passive
like
magic?
supplementary type magic? We got a lot.
Elf Langris. The ultimate defense. That's passive. Jack ability to adapt. He doesn't turn his adapt on. His adapting just adapts. That's passive.
That's just the way his magic works. It transforms.
Yeah, he doesn't say adapt magic. You know what I'm saying? No, he says slicing magic. You know what I'm saying? His magic is slicing, but his abilities adapt is just passive. So we have passive. We have passive abilities in Black Clover.
I hope we get a new guidebook, bro. I want some updated information for real.
We definitely need a new guidebook.
We need new fucking stats.
Oh God. Like I would, especially for the Spade Art characters, I would like to see that shit, bro. Like some of the stats and shit and information once they all get revealed in the art.
You don't need to be trained by Fanzel. That'd be dope.
Yeah, because I guess technically from the latest manga chapter, he kind of classifies as a somewhat swordsman since the latest chapter.
Who, you know?
Yeah, because Yuno has a sword, Spirit of Zephyr, so.
Josuke magic would be smoke adaptation magic. Smoke a joint every time someone say something mid. Shit, I got it. Smoke right now. You know what I'm saying? Phase in this motherfucker. I can keep smoking with his mid ass.
We do need a new guidebook, man, because I don't think we got what we got.
We haven't got a guidebook in like a year now, right?
I think it stopped after the witch. I think it goes all the way to the Witch Forest.
Yeah.
Wow, like so these stats don't even matter anymore.
I mean, you can use them as a base to go off of.
As far as like of course your mana amount will still be the same. Like you can't increase your mana amount.
Your physical, I think your physical durability will be the same because nobody really works out physically except Asta and Black Clover.
Well, Klaus working out.
Klaus, yeah. But I'm talking about like Real, for example.
No, real he don't know how to do a single push up, bro.
Real can't do a push up right now to save his life.
But like, we definitely need a guy for the time skip. Probably maybe to go more in detail with the runes or stages and shit.
Magic method. I would really want to see some more detail on that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so I would love to get more
method,
info on all that stuff.
It's mana method, right?
So, yeah, mana method. Yeah,
Dante,
you're right.
If Dante didn't have hacks, Yami. Wait, what did it say?
Dante, it stopped at
if Dante didn't have hacks, Yami would have shit on him. That's a fact, but you can't take his hacks
away.
away.
That's his magic ability. You can't take it away.
Yami move at light speed now. I mean, Yami been moving at light speed for a while. Yami reaction is faster than light because Black ASTA couldn't keep up with Dante 50%, and Yami can keep up with 80% Dante. But Yami's speed is not light. It's not light, but his speed is light. I get what you're saying. It's different type of speed. I get what you're saying. He just. I mean, you said it first. You said it right the first time. His reaction speed. His reaction speed is different between reaction speed, combat speed, and movement speed. Yami's movement speed is probably like low, like right below light speed. It's not really light speed all like that. But Yami reactions and Yami combat speed, that's a different story. That's way beyond light speed from what we've seen.
Yeah, because we seen it when he was fighting Patri. Like Patri is clearly faster, but when it comes to reaction, his reaction speed was even before it's way faster than light.
Take the best reaction speed in Black Clover character right now, Fenrir. Fenrir has reacted to so much shit. He's reacted to Yami's going full speed. He's reacted to Jack going full speed. He's reacted to Xenon. Fenrir has reacted to fucking Gaijao going full. Like Fenrir has some of the best if not the best reaction speed feats in Black Clover right now.
He reacted to Gaijao when Gaijao about to tackle. He just went.
I've been saying that to Faith for like 3 weeks. He doesn't believe me.
Dude, Fenrir is so underrated. I don't know why people think
what you talking about, bro?
Nah, nobody. I think Fenrir get his just due. People talk good about Fenrir.
I literally be seeing.
Or lucky Fenrir. Like if Fenrir actually wanted to fuck people up, he could just send one of his angel flaps, teleport, because it's his teleporting. It's places he's been and places he can see. Right.
Mm-hmm.
How with that spell that slow.
Like, what if he just dropped the angel wings and then teleported somebody to like cloud height?
Well, see, it's like what FaZe just said, because his reaction speed is fast, but his magic and his attack speed, I don't know if that's that fast to be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
His angel wings are definitely fast. They're keeping up with Langris just fine.
Remember how he teleported Seke real fast, and they was like, how he do that?
Right.
Yeah, so he can teleport somebody like
he teleported he teleported Noelle right before Gaijao attack got to her too. That's another attack speed feat.
I agree with Rax. Like he could teleport somebody whatever he's like in a sea temple in the ocean. Like he's been there before.
Yeah,
just drown somebody.
Right. Imagine Jack having mana zones. That devil's dying. Facts. Jack having mana zone would be fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
That's scary to think about.
I want to see the Clover Kingdom lose to the Spade Kingdom. I want to end game. Yes, sir. Same here, brother.
We've been saying that for months, bro.
Months, bro.
I don't want this arc to end in 3 days, and that's it. I don't think it will though.
Facts. I don't need them saving Yami. No. Somebody, Carrot says, Yami is top tier in terms of captain, almost as fast as Julius. Julius suppressed was faster than Patri. He just didn't want to kill him. Yami now would be as strong, if not stronger, than suppressed Julius. Kinda agree, kinda don't. Cause at the same time, when Petrie unreleased his seal in the middle of that fight, Julius was definitely sweating a little bit. You feel me? FaZe, what the fuck?
What? What happened?
Nothing, never mind. I thought I was echoing. Tabata needs to do stats from 1 through 10 instead of 1 through 5. That's a fucking fact, Bone. Speak your truth.
That or grades.
Yeah, grades. Grades would be nice too. What else we got? Mushroom magic is low key OP. Imagine having some hallucinations. That's OP. Yeah, but you gotta get somebody to eat that shit. Like, it's just not gonna. Somebody gotta eat it unless you don't have like puff clouds that puffs like poison that makes people hallucinate. But I agree with you. Mushroom,
Like some pollen.
That mushroom magic was crazy. That fucking big ass mushroom he fucking created and fell on. Who did it fall on? It fell on somebody, or did it? It fell, something like that. But a lot of people wouldn't survive that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't survive that big ass mushroom crushing them. So I agree with it's an underrated magic for damn sure. And it's one of the magics that's unique in a way. You know what I'm saying? It might even be arcane while we bullshit. I doubt it. It can fall under that plant magic. It can fall under plant magic, so never mind. Fenrir deserves more attack spells as a treat. I don't think Tabata's going with attacker for Fenrir, so I don't know if we're gonna get that.
Nah, he's the support defense while his brother is all attack.
Yeah,
defense.
Right. I think that's always been confirmed that Fenrir's not going to get any attack spells. Maybe he might awaken one if somebody's like in a pickle. Imagine Fenrir with a sword and move his body like he did ASTA, like he did against ASTA, and like he did ASTA against Veto. What
is he trying to say? A spatial sword?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I was just like, what do you mean a sword though? Like
he gonna teleport your body parts?
Or is Fenrir gonna be throwing the sword to just keep teleporting it all over the place? That'd
be sick.
That'd be kind of sick.
That's OD.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But a spatial sword.
What if he could place it and teleport?
A spatial sword would be nasty.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. What's up, Mike?
Yo, what's up, everybody? I did not notice the notification, so I had no idea
you good, bro. I forgot you was in the call. I usually just anytime I do a live, I just call whoever in here, bro. You just get in here and talk and shit.
I had no idea. I was watching it actually, and then like I just scrolled down to my notifications and saw the invite. I was like, well.
Yeah. Anytime you see a stream, if you're in here, you can just jump in, bro. I don't mind. Julius can see the future, yeah, but Yami can do that too, apparently. Jack,
yeah,
I don't think
it's not
on
Julius.
No, it's
not on Julius level.
No, definitely not. Jack needs demon magic. Nah, Jack is good with the magic he got. Nozel is not Blixing Yami. Absolutely. Whoo!
To Nozel, Blixing Yami.
Not with precog, he not. Not with not with precog. Definitely not. No.
The only way you can blitz Yami is that if he's done fighting. It's a meme in the Black Clover series.
Right.
Every time he's done fighting, somebody blitz him.
Right. If we're talking about Yami before this Dante fight, yeah, Nozel magic will definitely probably blitz him, like without a doubt.
Yeah.
I think he still do. He would struggle though.
Well, Nozel still loses, but
that first blitz will have to kill Yami, which is probably
he'll
not
have to be a killer.
It's probably not going to kill him, but yeah, he'll definitely get the first attack off. He'll definitely get the first attack off. I give him that. But
I don't know. So how strong do we really think Mario Leona is? Because Yami's still like in line. I'm pretty sure he's still in line.
Yeah, but Nozel magic is just the fastest magic we've seen of the captains. He has the fastest magic of all the captains.
That's a fact.
I mean, it's the most versatile too. Because
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Just imagine like they're in the middle of the fight and they say, "You mark, you said go," and Nozel,
yeah,
that's going to happen.
Yeah, and Fogolian got like the fastest spell. That Solenia, like that was like instant in the manga. Like,
yeah, in the manga.
The next Venom. Yeah.
What do y'all see the quality of Black Clover becoming in the future? I think it'll get better. It's just like Black Clover is getting better and better as we go through these arcs. This arc is kind of, I don't know. It's not on that elf.
Like this,
yeah, it's just
the opening.
Right, it's just the opening. But that elf arc. This arc has a lot to live up to because that elf arc was amazing to me. I love that.
Not only that, the difference between this saga compared to the last saga, there is so many story arcs happening at once. Like we have Charlotte's story arc about her curse. We got Williams finding out about his curse or if he's gonna die or whatnot. Yami's
same thing.
Henry. We got what else? We got another story arc of Noct and potential family. We already know for a fact. That's definitely his
Lebby fucking arc just got introduced.
Yeah,
everybody's.
I feel like
Nozel, all that shit connect. You can even connect Dorothy with the Nozel fucking shit.
Dorothy,
I feel like
so many
Gordon. We're forgetting about Gordon. The entire Diamond Kingdom. What?
Or the Civil War potentially in Clover Kingdom, like people try to kill Gus's Clover.
Right,
like it's so much stuff happening in this arc.
I feel like this is the arc that will answer all the questions of the pre-time skip. Wherever was set up in the pre-time skip, that's gonna end off that whole, and start off a whole new thing after we get through this underworld bullshit. You know, feel me? So that's
I really
this arc. This is the arc where you go ahead.
I really, Jay mentioned the Civil War arc. I really want Tabata just to like keep milking that over and over through Black Clover, and that when that arc finally hits that Civil War in the Clover Kingdom, that's when ASTA step up, or and become Wizard King.
Yeah, because that's something that I remember I was talking.
That need to be milked over years, like years. I'm talking about
riots, bro.
ASTA's gonna be probably like 24, and when that pops off.
Yeah, because we don't know. Like that is something that was the most random thing that happened in the beginning of this arc. Somebody tried to kill Augustus Clover. Do you know how a big deal that's bigger than somebody trying to kill Julius? They tried to kill Augustus Clover.
Right. That's a fucking Clover. King. That is a Clover.
Yeah, like that's a big deal, and Tabata never went into that. It's so many story arcs happening so far, and I think that when this arc is the entire saga is all said and done, people are going to appreciate it more than what they did reading on a weekly basis.
Yeah, that's gonna happen with My Hero with the villain arc, because I remember people were shitting on it in the beginning. They thought that shit was boring.
Yeah, until the Shigaraki backstory.
And now they're saying it's one of the best shonen arcs
ever. Like that's when Shigaraki's backstory was introduced. He was like, "Oh shoot!" Like what the heck?
And what's happening right now? Like we got Levy's backstory, and people are like, "God damn, bro."
Niggas ain't gonna give it that same amount of fairness that they do for My Hero, even if it don't matter how good it is for some reason.
Wait till we get Xenon's backstory.
I'm about to say, like, when we get more, because that's why I was getting a little bit upset with people that are like, man, Dante mid, Monica mid. I'm like, we don't know these people.
We don't really know shit about them besides just small shit.
We really don't.
We know kind of who their devils are, their abilities, but we don't really know how they got to this point. We don't know.
Right.
You feel me? So,
we don't even know why they wanted to do the things they did.
Exactly. So it's just a whole. I feel it's like a whole thing going on. I feel like there's going to be a source to all this shit that's going on. It's not. And I'm talking about the devil, like the Lucifer or whatever. I'm talking about this something else.
Hold on, real quick.
Like,
we at 25 likes. Make sure you leave a like on the live stream as we talking. That shit helps the channel out. And make sure you check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SoundCloud, whichever one you prefer. The links are in the description, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. We are pushing this shit. But my bad for interrupting, FaZe. I just wanted to plug.
Get my boy to 400.
Yeah,
I wanted to plug that in there real quick. Yes, bro, I need to get to 400, bro.
He's close. Give him 400.
But like, yeah, I feel like we probably. I feel like we don't expect it. We kind of do, but we don't. But I feel like Tabata has something in the background that he's planning to connect from previous arcs to this arc that we don't know about. Like there's a secret. I'm talking about like a plan, basically. Like we assume the devils, they want to take over the world, right? Of course they would, right? But I feel like there's like a deeper meaning. Like they're trying to do something with the human world specifically. That's what I think. Bro.
Of course, like another thing that people.
The elf arc is going to be a huge factor too, right? With the Sephiroth and everything like that and shit. Katri and them coming back into the mix. So
in this
too.
Exactly.
What you was trying to, Jay? What you was trying to say? Damn, this nigga.
Go ahead. Oh, but I can't finish mine. Fuck up. Go ahead, Jay.
I thought you was done about 3 times.
Yeah, I thought you was. Go ahead. But no, like another thing, like I just think is odd. And when Ralph gave, his like when he showed him the memories of all the people that pretty much entrusted to him. Like you see in the memory panel, his father had the magic stone that is wearing. Why?
Yeah, from the Matcheries. He said he found
why?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Why? My bad.
No, yeah, I'm just saying.
We got no.
That's a big deal. Like you had the magic stone. Not only that, what we know for is that the elves did a pact with the Clover Kingdom to make the Shadow Palace, and the Shadow Palace is connected in the Clover realm, right?
Right.
But who knows if it's other Shadow Palaces in different areas.
Other realms.
Yeah, in other realms. Because why would his dad need the magic stone? Why? And then why would he say, hey, give it to like it can be like a remembrance of me so I can always be with him. But at the same time, again, why did you have the magic stone? Did you have the magic stone? And is that the key why they was able to make contracts with devils?
Or was his dad up to something?
Yeah, was his dad? Is his dad really? Was his dad really up to something?
Like a scientist or something?
Oh.
He was trying to do something to protect his family, just in case.
Exactly.
Well, they
Never
also
know.
said.
Yeah.
These niggas are shooting from the fucking.
Now I was saying
field
like
goal.
they were also saying like when Zachary got released,
Mm-hmm.
he said that this is the stone that directly connects to the other realm because that stone wasn't placed into the monument.
Yeah.
And not only that,
So that
stone,
wasn't the thing that was resurrected the elves. That's what got Zagrid out.
that's what got Zagrid
That's what
out.
got in. Remember, that stone glowed and zapped into the realm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not only that, like that Zagrid also said that this magic stone brings out power from the underworld. What was Yuno's father really doing?
Exactly.
Yes. What was that family doing that made? What was that family doing that made the Zograti's siblings attack them? Zeno, Vanica, and Dante. Why did they? It could be for like they just want to take over, but maybe there was another reason.
How the fuck did that family get them devils? Could
Exactly.
that stone be the reason how they got the devils? Imagine this: the spade probably got the weakest military back in the day. Right? They need to boost their military because the Diamond Kingdom pushing up on them. They start doing experiments. They start experiments with devils and humans. This lower ranking family, this peasant family right here, right? We're gonna get them experiment on them. Put devils in them. This peasant family got too powerful. They're grudging against us because they're peasants and we treat them wrong. They clap all of us. And then they come up with this plan. They make contract with the devils, come up with all this bullshit, and now we're here.
And not only that, like clearly the dark
just shooting. That's just a Josuke off the top of the dome. That's just a Josuke off the top of the dome.
No, we all shooting
clearly the Dark Triad did not do a devil binding ritual spell. They did not fight Lucifer, Magicula, and whoever.
No
way.
They did. This is a whole different taboo ritual. But what is that ritual, right? Like we don't know. Like it's just I always think about that panel so much. Like why did Yuno's father have that freaking stone?
Why? How long he had it too?
Or was the father trying to cut off the connection from the underworld to their world so his family can't, inherit devils just like everybody else? It could be he trying to protect his family basically. That's what I'm saying.
Could have been.
Yeah, the family because he seems like a good person. So it seems like in his rule that the spade was a good place. Yeah, but I mean, but there's always behind the scenes shit anyway.
Real quick. You know what else I want to say real quick? We was fucking top ranked in Brazil, number 39, bro. This podcast, that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people in Brazil who fucking with the podcast. Yes, bro. Yeah. If you listen to the podcast on Apple, you can leave a rating, a 5-star rating or whatever. And just rate the podcast, and that's how we get on the algorithm more. Because after that, the fucking views shot up on that podcast, ridiculous. So we got on the algorithm in Brazil because somebody was rating it over there. So thank you be number one to the people in Brazil. Yeah. Shout out to them. We was ranked number 39 in fiction category. The number 39 podcast in the fiction category for last week. And that's amazing, bro, for this fucking podcast. Amazing.
That's what's up. To the Brazilian people that listen, go sub to the channel as well.
Yeah, sub to the channel as well if you're listening in Brazil. Or if you're listening in general. Well, we're going to keep this shit going. Let me read from the chat a little bit because nigga, y'all was going off, nigga. We was all shooting from the goddamn field goal, nigga.
Damn. Bro. That's the amazing.
Golden State Warriors.
We was shoot. Yeah, go to state. Go to state 2016 too. Fuck the bullshit.
Like NBA.
Where is the proof? Okay, you're arguing with somebody. Who you got if ASTA and Libby team up against Dante? I'm taking ASTA and Libby. From what I'm seeing, I don't know. Dante claps. Dante claps.
Dante still claps.
Dante still claps.
I'm about to say.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
In-game Asta one shots.
But that's another thing too.
Maybe.
So we got
Let me keep reading from the chat. That was one thing.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Cause bro, I'm like, when you start talking, nigga, you go off. I'm just saying, when you start, you go off. So let me read from the chat a little bit, and you can go off. I don't want them to feel excluded. Okay, I want to see more from other squads other than the Black Bulls. I love the Black Bulls, but spending all the time with them is getting a little boring. I would love to see more squads. Oh, we got a subscriber. We got a fucking subscriber.
There we go.
Appreciate that. I don't know Who? I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed your name, bro. I fucking missed it. Let me see if I can catch it.
Do you have Streamlabs?
I do, but I don't know how to fucking. I don't know how to see who did it.
You can set up and we'll just play on the stream.
Yeah, that's why I missed it though. I fucking missed it.
There you go.
Nah, that's
Michael Hain.
Nah, I had that's a replay. I replayed it on accident.
Oh. Well, Michael Hain, thank you.
Thank you too, Michael. But I missed the person who subbed. But my bad.
Hey, no problem, man. You're welcome. I'll do it up time.
Fuck. I missed where I was going.
Oh, you was talking about the somebody else wants to see more than the Bulls.
Oh yeah. But anytime we spend too much time away from the Bulls, people start complaining. So it's like
people complain either way. Like people are already complaining that we ain't got no.
That's why mangakas don't really. Even Oda don't spend too much time away from Luffy, and when Oda's spending time away from Luffy, it's always in like a flashback. And flashbacks in One Piece are always OD good. So people don't mind in a flashback, but any other time, Oda's not spending too much time away from Luffy. I mean, look at it. Every time the crew is split up, we always go with Luffy crew in the manga. He did it with Dressrosa when the crew got split up and Sanji then went to the Zou. We saw Luffy arc. He did it with the Big Mom arc when Zoro and all of them went to Wano Kuni and Luffy went to Whole Cake Island. We went with Luffy. Like it's like mangakas and throughout. I
think Kubo did that the best though, because like when Ichigo was still in Wako Mundo, like we saw the fight in Katakura Town, but then those were still characters that we always saw.
Kubo was a master at showing different characters without Ichigo with like 50 plus chapters in. Like
yeah,
he's the best at that. Yeah, the 1,000 Year Blood War arc, Ichigo fought one time.
Like, I mean, but listen, look how Bleach ended. That's probably because of that. Spending too much time for your main character.
I mean, it got rushed though.
It got rushed. Yeah, it got rushed.
Yeah, it was.
That's probably. I'm saying that's probably why. That's probably why. Because it's. I'm not gonna get into. I don't know shit about Bleach, but.
But yeah,
so I'm not gonna act like like I know what I'm talking about.
What was the Bleach question? I missed it.
It wasn't even a question. It was just a reference.
I was just saying that Kubo does the thing of dealing with other characters outside of the main character of his squad.
There's a secret move to these. You don't show what their powers are until it's time. You wait until 300 chapters in to show what Hisagi Shikai is.
But to Josuke's point, Tabata did do a whole volume without Asta, with the Heart Kingdom, and look how that happened, right?
Right.
I mean, at first it was cool, but then as chapters got on, people were just waiting for the Vanica fight. It was like, where's where's Asta? Yep. You see, so there's a line that you have to tread when you're dealing with other characters and you're away from the main main cast. You know what I'm talking? So
the problem with that one. I was gonna say the problem with that one is like those fights weren't like Vanica's fight was big. Like those the other ones were too. It was just showing off the characters.
Yeah, that charming fight definitely didn't need its own chapter. Honestly,
it was just showing off all the characters' new stuff. Like you could have just shown their new stuff outside of Lux. Like, was there any of them that were really that hype? Like it was cool.
RTL said, "What's up, y'all?"
Yeah, cool. I agree, right? But it's hard. Like even with My Hero, I don't think niggas want to see Class 1B for a whole arc.
Oh fuck no!
No, heck no.
But there's also
you know what I'm saying. So,
but there's also the L4, like the L4, and also the Royal Knight exam. Like Asta is there, but like we really had to fight away.
But in the Elf arc, we never spent too much. We only spent like maybe at most 2 to 3 chapters away from Asta.
We had a while from Asta.
From when?
When Asta got back to the Black Bull's base.
When Asta got back to the Black Bull's base, we went into Langris versus Yami. Langris and Jack versus Yami, and that was only 2 to 3 chapters. Then we went to Then we went to
Asta.
But
it's also Yami versus Charlotte. You got
we saw Asta in that chapter. That chapter that Merleona ended with Yami. Yami and Charlotte ended with that chapter started with Merleona, Asta, and Zora, and then it ended with Yami.
Like we've seen Asta
that has dominating that screen time.
Asta's never in the Elf arc. Asta's never gone for more than 2 to 3 chapters, bro. That's a fact.
So people saying they want an entire arc with somebody else.
No,
I don't know. I honestly
Or
don't want to know what they want. I wouldn't mind an entire arc with another squad. I honestly
I-
with the Golden Dons, I wouldn't mind that. Or
I
with
think they just want more focus.
After the part where Asta gets back to Black Bolts, you don't see him for like 10-something chapters because you have the Noel fight, you have Leopold and Fuego Leon.
I did forget about the
Jack
Noel
and
and
I
Only
remember
thing I
that
fear
specific part because I was like, holy
but
shit.
as long as one of the big three are within those chapters, that's good. Like you got either Noel or Asta within those chapters, you're good. You know what I'm saying?
All those fights
You
were
can't
super...
you can't take away Asta and Noel for too long, and people are going to fall off.
The only
Fights
thing I
were
worry,
all way bigger.
it's mainly because the cast isn't really.
I think you can
cast
do
isn't
that.
Really that loved.
You can do that with
To be
One
honest
Piece,
with you.
but Oda just don't do it. I think Oda can do that. You can give me a whole arc with nothing but Shanks and Mihawk. Please, I would take that all fucking day. But Oda just don't do it. Oda is old school. Oda writes old school. He's still old school. Oda
Yeah,
is one of the
Old school writers to take their main character out for mini arcs. Like
Facts.
Toriyama did that a lot with Goku.
That's actually what killed Magi when Magi went away from the main character for
a year.
for like 50 chapters. That killed them.
Magi has some other. I think Magi has some other
Yeah.
issues.
Well,
Some of the chapters were more.
No, fuck you. It's crazy as hell.
You didn't have Aladdin and you didn't have Alibaba.
Yeah, you didn't have nobody. But we was getting that one of the best flashback arcs in Shonen, in my opinion. The best flashback arc, I'll go as far, in my opinion, I've ever read.
I could agree with that.
Magi flashback is so fucking fire, and people was mad just because they wasn't getting Aladdin or Alibaba or Morgiana. It was so stupid.
At that point, we was getting Aladdin.
I think one thing that mangakas might fear when they go away from the main character is the sales dropping.
That's what
That's
it is.
one thing they could fear.
That's exactly what it is. That's what killed
exactly
Magi. Magi flashback art just dropped the sales crazy, and then they rushed it after that. So
Yeah, that's all. So I get people want to see more of the other squads, but at the same time, you got to think about the other implications.
They gotta get real clutch, like Mishima.
Or
Just get a
maybe
bunch of people to drop
somebody
spin-offs.
somebody
a
said,
smart way
what
to
do you
put them in there. So,
somebody asked what do you think is Tabata's biggest strengths and weaknesses?
mhm.
See, in the beginning of Black Clover, I would say his biggest strength was involving other characters, but now all those characters are involved. It's like now we want other characters to get involved, which is like, I think, like, because in the beginning of Black Clover, like in Shonen before Black Clover, we wasn't getting development from characters like Vanessa. We wasn't getting development from the characters like Gouch. Those are sideline characters. We don't even care about them. They don't get development, and if they do, it's very light. But fucking Vanessa got a whole arc. Gouch got a whole arc. These characters, these sideline characters get their whole arc. I thought that was one of Tabata's greatest strengths. And his art. His art is top fucking tier. All the way through the fucking manga. His art is amazing.
I say Tabata's greatest strength is actually his writing. Like when you really try to go back and piece some things together, a lot of
It's really strong.
You mean his foreshadow? Yeah.
well, I mean the way he foreshadows and the way he like connects things back. Like a lot of everybody can have issues with Julius's resurrection.
He been wrecked, bro. Like you gonna talk about his writing. You gotta talk about his writing all the way through because recently his writing ain't been popping, bro. He been retconning a lot of shit. He fucked up with the 10 levels or whatever. And then he fucked up again with
that's numbers
with Austin. It's fuck up. You can't look at that lightly. That's in like that got through editors and everything.
Correct it in the volume.
You can't look at that lightly though. But I'm saying like it's been fuck ups with his writing. I don't think his art ever fucked up. His art is top.
He also messed up with
only in like incomplete stuff. Like if he gets like a hit deadline, that's about it.
He also messed up with the actual time where he had David saying, was Magic Knight captain for 18 months. No, he hasn't.
Wait, they were 18 months or in 18 months?
He said he was a Magic Knight. It took him 18 months to become a Magic Knight. Yeah, to be vice captain. They were Magic Knights for 12 months because it was already a half a year. It was already a half a year doing the festival, and that's when and Asta was both MVPs. A week later was the tournament, and a few days later was the Elf arc. But not said, I'm seeing what you guys did 6 months ago in the Elf arc. The Elf arc wasn't 6 months ago, bro. Like, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. My bad.
You got at the time skip though too.
My
though.
bad. The you know, and also wasn't. It wasn't 18. Like it. I think Tabata mixed up where it took them 6 months before they entered the Magic entry exam, because it was a 6-month time skip between that. So they've been Magic Knights for 12 months because the Elf arc ended 6 months ago, and 6 months ago they were Magic Knights for 6 months.
Right.
So they've been Magic Knights for a whole year now, not 18 months. So that's Tabata's.
Well,
He messed up with time.
I don't know.
No, look,
I
like
feel like
if you look at the arc, like the festival, Julia said, like you guys have did great achievements for the past
Okay,
half
no,
year.
no. Let's take it all the way back from chapter 1, right?
Yeah,
Chapter 1. Okay, Asta and are what, 15?
they're 15.
They go to the get their grimoires. Then what? Some months pass by before the
6 months.
Well, no,
6
there's
months
been
pass
18 months
by.
in the entire
Hold
story.
on, real quick. 6 months pass by before they
Yeah.
go do the actual exam to get into a Magic Knight exam thing.
Mhm.
So they get into
Yeah.
that. That's 6 months after the story starts. So they was 15. That's 6 months later. That's a half a year. So then 6 more months later, we get the festival.
They were 16 in the festival.
We get the festival. Now it's been a whole year. That's a year right there. Now that's 16.
Year in the story, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 6 months more later is where we are at now. That's another half a year. So yeah, they only been Magic Knights for a year.
For
some
a
months.
whole year. But Tabata messed up when he had David said,
They had
"Oh,
18
they were
months.
18." I'm like, huh? And then
Yeah.
he had Knox. Yeah, like it.
Yeah,
it
18
threw-
months is definitely not. They haven't
Wait.
been. That's 2 years. They haven't been Magic Knights for 2 years.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Right,
How much time was it when they got to the Royal Knights tournament?
It was a week later.
A week
After the
later.
festival,
Okay.
It was a week later, and a days later, it was the whole Elf arc. So that's why,
Okay.
like, yeah, it was. You see what I'm saying? It's a plot hole when David
Yeah, I
said
see what you're
it was
saying.
18. Yeah,
He said 18 months instead of 12 months.
12 months. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah, so
yeah.
he said that with the timing, but that's
So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it
what
does
that's
count.
what
It does
that's what
count.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. With like recently, Tabata writing hasn't been top tier as far as that type of stuff. But as far as his lore, his world building, I think that is top tier as far as that stuff.
And I honestly think he should take more breaks, because I seen a post of somebody I don't know who it was, I forgot, but somebody mentioned saying that when Black Clover started, it was 50 chapters behind My Hero. Now it's only like 18 chapters behind. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, Tabata.
Yeah,
Tabata had
like-
no breaks.
but like 2 years ago, Horikoshi took a lot of breaks. I think he was out for almost like a month. I think
Tabata been putting in
with
work,
the
man.
villain arc. Yeah, with the villain arc, I think he was out for a long time.
I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 20 or 30 chapters at the start, but he's definitely catching up.
He's catching up.
What
yeah.
about Tabata weaknesses? Any Tabata weaknesses out there? I don't really think he has too many weaknesses.
Only
I mean,
thing Tabata needs to do is have
maybe
a heart
dialogue
focused
a little
on the
bit.
billions.
Nah, his
Dialogue is a weakness.
Nah, I think we get.
Dialogue is a weakness.
I think recently what I've been noticing, I don't think his dialogue is a weakness. I think he got good dialogue. Recently, what I think his weakness, one of my biggest pet peeves is his pacing. The pacing of some of these fights. That Yami fight and shit was just a little too long. That Noel fight could have been a little shorter. That Charming fight, like I said, that should not have been a whole chapter. You can even take this back to when we had a whole chapter of fucking Charlotte running across water. Like, no, bro. Your pacing, his pacing gets off to me sometimes. Sometimes it'll go from like having great pacing and it'll just be ass, just complete ass. We got an entire chapter. Well, it wasn't an entire chapter, but Charlotte literally ran across water for fucking 4 pages. That is no, bro, no.
Not only that, the chapter where Nock was taking Asa to train. A lot of the stuff that Nock was saying, like, I love the part where he went off on the Black Bulls. That's cool. But after that, when him and Asa were just speaking, it really was nothing that it felt underwhelming to me. Like the
It was nothing
dialogue.
that added
It
to
was
the
just a
story.
fill the page.
Yeah,
But
it was the fill
I
of page.
feel like
It was
that
the fill
photo
of
still
page,
needed to be
exactly.
seen though.
The who?
The photo.
No, the photo was cool. I'm talking
And you can
strictly
still
the dialogue.
show. You can still show
I'm talking
that type of
strictly
stuff.
the dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what y'all.
I'm not exactly big on dialogue.
Yeah, the pacing can be on and off sometimes.
That's
You know
how
what
I
I
think.
mean? So-
I think
I mean,
that's
that's any
weaknesses.
what you call it. Because I mean, like, I won't say any.
Yeah.
Most things.
No, it's not
most
any.
mangas are good.
Every manga could go through pacing issues. You know what I'm saying? You can say that because even in Fire Force, I love me some Fire Force, but they have some pacing issues. It's an entire chapter in Fire Force where it's Tamaki versus Tamaki just literally doing fan server the whole chapter. I couldn't stand it.
It's just the
I would say
pacing.
Tabata in the church.
I would say Tabata definitely is what he picks to stretch out. Like all the Heart Kingdom fights outside of Vonica, like you could have done.
I think also the low.
Right. The only
Yeah.
fight that should have been one full chapter was the Luck fight. I think the Leo fight could have been resolved in a half a chapter. The Charming and Leo fight probably could have been in the same chapter, especially if we go back to when we was getting 20 pages, but now we're only getting 16. So you got to take that into effect too. And I mean,
the Charming chapter was just her stomping Halbert.
Right.
There was no back and forth.
It was nothing there. It was really nothing there.
And
in the Leo fight, you could really do that in a half a chapter. It was just Leo talking to him fucking self the entire time.
Yeah.
For shit we didn't really need.
I think as far as like the pacing, I think it's the problem. I think it's the problem where it goes to battle. Like for example, the Sea Temple arc. That was an amazing arc, one of my favorites.
It is my favorite. It is my favorite.
Right after that, Yami goes to Julius like, we completed the mission. He was like, oh, I'm so proud of you, Yami. And then seconds later, the A-Shiny General is charged. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It was
I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I used to like that type of shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. But
it was hype in anime, but the manga, it just felt like, I don't know, for me rereading this so many times, it just felt off-putting of how like
that's exactly what the art. Like the speed of it is.
Yeah, it was insane. It was like they just came back.
Right.
I also think the problem that goes with the pacing is, especially with this arc, is the low page count. You feel me? Where there's 13, 11.
I'm
10, 15, whatever it is. I think that also has a factor to do.
That 10-page chapter was absolutely ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous.
Because I remember one of the
it just means he's not making the deadline for a full chapter.
Yeah, that's him. He even apologized for it, so that's definitely
he did.
All right, cool. I didn't know who controlled that.
Because I remember one of Lux's chapters was 11 pages, so I was like, I remember.
We had a 2-week break.
Chapter,
came back.
Yeah, even like
I remember. Mm-hmm.
And now that I think about it, man, even that Luck fight could have been one half a chapter as well. Maybe a chapter.
You should take some time off after.
Somebody said
before the anime.
I think Tabata's biggest strength is his world building. He puts so much meaning and
it's everything.
Dude, damn, I can't read right now. I get what you. He said his.
I see. He puts so much meaning, inspiration from in real life stuff, both religion and mostly Norse mythology.
Is that what it's supposed to be in real life? IRL.
Yeah,
IRL.
That shit was fucking me up, bro.
So I think
I agree with that. I love when he puts
really strong too. I think he does a really good job at conveying.
Bro, I was gonna try to read that IRL like as in I don't know what I was gonna say, but that's what was fucking me up.
IRL.
That was fucking me up, bro. I was like, you know what? Just fuck this whole comment.
Yeah, but no, I actually agree with that. That's what made me start reading Black Clover, because I used to hate it.
Yep. Jay used to hate Black. He got videos about hating Black Clover still on his channel to this day.
I used to be a Black Clover ranter, but I when I started seeing like the symbolism in it and everything, that's what captured me. Like, I think it was the Witch Forest arc that made me start reading. I'm like, let me start reading it because I'm not feeling the anime. And I started reading. I was like, okay, I was definitely wrong.
Dude, I was like, I can't read when I saw that arc. I'm not over that. That shit fucked me up. I thought something was wrong with me.
And JT,
my favorite thing. Go ahead.
Would you ahead, nigga?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, JT, your point. Somebody recently who dropped Black Clover 2 times before, Chibi Reviews. I think you already know who that is. He continued it and he likes it now. I think he says Noel's one of his favorite characters. You know, he has a better impression of Black Clover now than he did the last 2 times that he tried it, basically. So it's to your point that some people didn't really like the beginning of Black Clover like that until it got real deep into it, like the water temple arc and everything like that. So
for me it just it was kind of boring to me, like the way the anime was adapting it. Like for me, when they went to Sashi Village in the manga, that's one of my favorite arcs. Which is in the anime, no.
Me too.
But
nah,
the manga,
me too. I love it.
I loved it in the manga. Like the way they handled that fight. Like Heath, I was like, I actually like Heath, man.
I like both of them. I like the anime and the manga. I like both of them. I just like that arc in general.
I like the anime too, but the anime kind of made it like it was filler, low key, almost.
Yeah, it did. It can see kind of filler. It seemed
like
real quick.
It felt like filler. Like, oh, okay.
I prefer the anime because the pacing of it, like when I was watching it with my little cousin recently in episode 2, in the backstory with Asta and you see that Asta at 5 years old had an understanding of power because he says that straight up. He's like, yo, after he hears the story of the Wizard King, he's like, I'll be the Wizard King. And Sister Lily's like, why? He's like, well, because like if I become that, I'll have power. And with that power, I can get y'all better clothes, better food, and I can take y'all to church.
That's in the manga
I didn't really see that part in the manga. Like
it's in the manga.
Where you said that whole thing?
Yeah, it's in the manga. Because remember, she was like, she was like, oh, why we can't go to he was like, why we can't go in the Clover Kingdom? And she explained that's in the manga.
No, not that. That part's in the manga. I know that part. I'm saying like he actually said straight out like why he wanted to be the Wizard King.
Yeah, that was the same thing.
Real quick, you say, my bad, Jay. You say you just rewatched the beginning of Black Clover.
Yeah,
did you see that part with the Wizard Kings when they were showing the past Wizard Kings and they were showing like frames of them and stuff?
Yeah, they had like 3 women. I was surprised. They had like 3 or 4 women.
Did you see that child or that dwarf?
It was
like a real short person. I thought it was a child. It's either a child or a dwarf. That couldn't be nothing more. Like it was.
Yeah, I noticed the manga didn't show that, but the anime kind of went up.
I always just wonder, was that canon, bro? Because I always wanted to just see that. That's the.
I don't even know.
Because it was some females in there. I wanted to see that child. Like, how the fuck did this child or dwarf? Like, why the fuck was a whole dwarf the Wizard King of the Clover? And this isn't talked about. Like,
I'm pretty sure women were Wizard Kings before because remember how Figolion told. Yeah, I remember how Figolion told him early on. Like, you could become a Wizard King. Like,
right,
so
right.
it's.
I'm not worried about that. Tabata's not misogynistic. It was 13 pages. What are you talking about? What y'all talking about? They're talking about something else, I believe. Tabata need to take some more breaks. His health is more important. That's a fact. I think because of the chapters are so short. Also, doesn't help with pacing. LOL. Oh yeah, I mean, that's really what it is. Shut up. That's really what it is. It's really the chapter lengths. That's honestly what it is. He's definitely increased his page count. He's probably producing the last amount of pages in Jump. I think usually when mangakas get like this, when they start doing short pages, they're usually working on something else. So maybe Tabata's working on a movie, or maybe he's working on another script for a video game or something like that.
A new data book.
I mean, or he could be working with the animated people to do this filler arc. That's what he said he was doing. So usually when mangakas get like this, when they're doing shorter chapters, I know that's what happens with Oda. I can't speak for all mangakas, but I know when Oda's working on a movie or a fucking video game, the chapter lengths always get shortened up, and he always takes more breaks. So maybe Tabata's working on something else. He just doesn't have the time like he used to give us. 20 pages.
That's probably what it is.
Can I ask a quick question?
Well, go the fuck off.
Right, appreciate it. So, a thing I always got confused on when I hear people like talk about Black Clover in the beginning of it, they'll say like it's very generic shonen. I just don't. I get a little bit confused on that. I mean, one, it's not something I pay attention to when I watch something. I'm just watching it to watch it.
Facts.
But like when people keep saying that about Black Clover, I get a bit confused. Like when everybody was like, Black Clover is so much like Naruto in the beginning, and I'm looking at Asta's situation. I'm like, this is a little bit different. Like I was literally just talking to another cousin of mine.
Dave Braggs, thank you for subscribing, bro. Appreciate that. Much love, my boy.
All right, go finish. Like when I was watching it, when I was talking to another cousin of mine about it, he was like, bro, what's different about Black Clover in the beginning than Naruto? I was like, well, I mean, if Asta came home and said, I'm home, somebody else would say, welcome back. He didn't grow up in life.
That's a fact. There's a lot of difference between Black Asta and Naruto. People just don't. People rather pay attention to the minor similarities than to pay attention to the big differences.
It's clear that a lot of Naruto fans just only watch Naruto because like I always say it, when I first watched Naruto, watched Black Clover, I had the Haikyuu type beat. I had Hinata and Kageyama. Yuno and Asta are very they're almost the same archetype as them two. It's not Sasuke and Naruto, but people always like to use it because the only shonen they can really think about is Naruto.
Right.
Like I don't see Naruto and Sasuke. It's Hinata and Kageyama. If you ever watch Haikyuu, it's literally
it's like the end of Yusuke and Kurabara's relationship, where they really do get along. They butt heads every now and then, but
yeah.
I was gonna say
I
that
was just confused. I just don't really get that.
I can get it if someone said like in the beginning it felt like a generic shonen.
Right.
It does in the beginning feel like a generic shonen. Ain't nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with generic shonen.
Every shonen in the beginning has generic shonen elements.
At the start, they're just trying to get shit established.
Right.
They're just trying to get it established. Like so, they do the generic tropes, but eventually it gets its own little identity. You know, like the elf arc to me is like unpopular opinion. Well, actually, I don't even think this is unpopular. The elf arc is probably the best arc new gen wise for me. There's nothing topping that for me
right now. No.
Like when it comes to new shonen, bro, Black Clover elf arc, that was genius. The way that Zagreus did, bro, that was the best. Probably after that is I love the villain arc with Shigaraki. This arc they're doing now, it's not full. It's not done yet, so I can't really say nothing because it can have a terrible ending. An ending determines a good arc.
Right, I'm with you on that one. The elf arc is definitely my top favorite new gen arc right now. I'm trying to this arc in Fire Force right now. Fire Force is in his last arc. This actually for me might be the elf arc. Cause it's really good. If y'all not reading Fire Force right now, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
I need to catch up on that.
It's really fucking good. It's really good. The arc that's going on the Fire Force right now, it might top it, but I doubt it because I really love this grid part. I love everything about the elf arc. And I'm with Jay on that one. I don't think no new gen right now has an arc better than the elf arc. That's a fact.
It's none. It's none.
I didn't realize some people didn't like that it's a grid thing, and what was the comparison? The Kaguya thing. I'm like, nah. This shit is actually a part of the lore. It wasn't just randomly introduced.
Oh my god! Now I'm thinking about that Fire Force arc, bro. It is so fucking good, bro. Go read fucking Fire Force, man. That shit is fucking heat right now.
Oh, did you see the new chapter? Next big hype coming up.
Yes, I read the new chapter, bro. Finally get this Dragon and Arthur rematch, hopefully.
Actually, over on other topics, dude. How happy are you to see Power this chapter?
Bittersweet. I didn't like what she did at the end of the chapter, but no, we're not talking about Chainsaw Man. I told y'all, anytime we talk about Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen, I get no.
Yeah, I'm not even up to date with Chainsaw Man, so I don't want to get spoiled.
Remember last week's chapter? Remember last week's chapter when people said it was the same as Naruto and Bleach, but ended up being a better flashback than both. I think I agree with you. I haven't seen the Bleach one too much yet. I haven't got that to that
shit was not. That shit was really well. I mean, the Bleach thing, yes, it was similar to something that Ichigo had.
Yeah, Bleach was definitely
had 3 days. Yeah, he had 3 days to train to master
the
something.
Naruto one was out the way after we got the second chapter of it.
Yeah, the Naruto was a reach.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, like when it first started, you could probably put the Naruto in there, but by the second chapter, you can tell this was something totally different than what Naruto went through.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that, like, the whole thing about like a lot of anybody who says that like Naruto, for Naruto fans, a lot of them do seem like they've only watched like 2 series.
Yep, that's most.
They've already started off on like Satoru just being Kakashi. It only took them like 2 episodes.
Don't talk about Fire Force on the screen, please. I'm not gonna talk about it. I was just bragging about how good it is.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, I don't know. For me, with like the whole generic shonen thing, like for a female character like Noelle, where we see how much potential she has from the jump, and then we just know what's blocking her is her mental capacity, like not mental capacity. I was wrong way to put it. Her mental security. There we go.
Right.
Like I can't think of a shonen that kind of does that aside from maybe like Medaka Box, but that was more like a mental progression than Like,
especially when it comes to
just
new gen.
having something.
I don't know new gen female has the development Noelle has right now, bro. Nor do
It's
they
shown
have
in
the
Jump
potential,
Spin.
bro. Like, honestly, I'm trying to think. Even the ones in Jujutsu Kaisen, I love Jujutsu Kaisen, but none of those females are comparing to Noelle writing right now. And I love the Jujutsu Kaisen females, bro. I really do.
Yeah,
I
I
fucking
love
love them.
Kugisaki and
But
Maki as much as
but
the next guy, but
they're not written as well as Noelle are. For damn sure, none of the females in My Hero are written to how Noelle are. I mean, Noelle is really getting treated like a top 3 character in the series, and females don't get that. You can go back to your favorite series and compare Black Clover to Naruto.
Yeah.
Sakura was supposed to be a top 3
That's
character,
facts.
and fucking Neji got the more development than her before Shippuden.
And just that's one of the reasons why Chibi said he loves Noelle so much in his review, because she's not useless like a healer or some shit.
None of
She
that
actually is
bullshit.
like one of the top tier characters. So yeah,
Right.
just to bank off your point.
Shonen Jump has not been the best when it comes to their female characters.
No.
I mean,
Black
you're
Clover
not.
has really kicked off a lot of the newer ones.
But Shonen Magazine is actually really good with it because Fire Force females are
Air
amazing.
Force, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Raid
Fairy Tail got good written females.
Seven Deadly
Fucking
Sins.
Mary
I just felt like
Jane-
Dr. Stone in that
Gucci.
conversation.
Mary Jane to this
Dr. Stone,
day
I
is one of
love
my
Dr.
favorite
Stone.
female characters ever. So
Mary Jane's she's vicious.
I love Mary Jane. I love her backstory too. Fucking love all of it. I wanted Black
Yeah,
Clover.
shit ain't no face.
I watched Black Clover before Naruto, and I like Black Clover more. Josuke, do you watch anime that are romantic comedies? Not really. Give me some suggestions. Maybe I'll check one out.
Kaguya.
The only reason I started reading Black
God,
Clover
it's
is
funny.
because I thought the joint training arc in My Hero was dog shit. So you started reading Black Clover?
Why
That's
do
pretty
why
funny.
do
Oh,
people
is
hate
that
that
the,
arc? That's a solid arc. Is that
Which
the
part
best?
is that?
Yeah, joint training arc. That's when Bakugo and Deku fight my All Might.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
like
no.
that. I like
The
that.
joint-
No, that's the.
That is the joint
Wait.
training arc. That's when they have to train together.
Oh,
Joint.
yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I know what you're talking
I was
about.
thinking
I thought that was
the
the exam.
A versus 1B tournament thing. Second
That's what I
half.
thought they was mentioning. I thought they was
Oh,
mentioning.
no, no.
Like,
Isn't
I
that
thought
class?
it was-
Isn't that class 1A versus class 1B?
No, that's class
what I
1A
thought.
versus the heroes, right?
No, it's not. That's
It's
the
an internship.
USG. USG.
No, when the
yeah.
president when they had to take 2 of the class 1A students and fight against 1 hero, that is the joint tournament arc. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, I thought that was an exam.
No, I think you're talking about the provisional license arc, Brad. I think. I don't know.
Oh my god. Joint
Either
tournament
way,
arc. Think about this. Joint. What does that mean?
This is
2
kinda
people
funny.
together.
Are
We're
you talking about
joint in a group.
Sports festival, bro.
I mean, it
You
could
know
be
what?
2 classes
You know what?
too.
Fuck it. I don't give a damn no more. Okay. And
Yeah,
watch.
right.
I mean, Kingdom Wrestling. Ooh, okay, y'all talking about Kingdom now. I don't know nothing about Kingdom right now. People say Noelle didn't deserve Valkyrie dress, whatever.
Incorrect.
Because she didn't train for it. She used the power
did.
system. She
This
got
bitch been training
to
the entire
more power.
story. I don't get that part.
It's stupid. And it's already established that her potential, that she everything she's doing has always been in her. It's always been there. It's not that she didn't have it or it's just a power up or anything. It's literally always been there. She just didn't know how to bring it out.
It literally started from where she had too much power for a child to be able to control. Then
Right.
she got bullied for it, so she didn't believe in herself. And then when you get to the Valkyrie dress, it's not even an ass full. She thought that spell through. She said, she thought about her conditions and what she needed to do, and the shit worked. I mean, Tabata just
also
made
know-
it look like her mom's.
We know also that big emotional revelations and breakthroughs can like trigger their magic. That's
Yeah.
been part of the series since the
Right.
For
start.
her, that's the Sea Dragon's hair and Sea Dragon's roar. But even still, like the whole thing is like she thought that spell through and what
These
requirements
niggas-
were needed.
that
and then
that
that's
was
just what it becomes.
that jit who tweeted that shit the other day. He started that bullshit. I'm mad the shit takes side of Twitter found Chainsaw Man. Shit takes
what?
He said I'm mad at shit takes side of Twitter. He's mad at shit takes about Chainsaw Man on Twitter. It's a lot of
The
them.
shit takes on Chainsaw Man.
I don't know. Josuke, watch Kagai. Oh, fuck that.
Kaguya-sama.
Kaguya-sama
Yeah,
Love Wars is really good. Kaguya-sama Love Wars. I gotta write that down.
Love is war. Yeah, that shit is funny. I'm about to say, actually, I was rewatching the Julius and Patry fight, and actually, I don't think Julius can heal people. I think he can really only reverse his own time.
You think you think he can heal other people, or he can't?
Can't. Like the way they explained his magic,
I don't know. He never did it. So
but he said that his magic, when he kills somebody or when he defeats somebody, he steals their time and it's used on him. So like when he bounces around, he's using all the time that he's taken from other people.
Yeah, I mean he's a walking one shot. He says it himself.
It's not when he kills them. It's like he actually steals their future in mid battle. Like in mid battle, he is still in their time. That's why like Pachi is faster base wise than Julius. But you notice why Julius was actually getting faster in a fight, because he's a momentum fighter like Jack. The more time he steals, the faster his time magic increase. Right. Movement wise.
But he also said that he's able to rewind like his body. It's pretty much like what Eric can do. But he pretty much can rewind his body to the state before he was hurt and stuff like that. So that that makes even more sense to why he was resurrected, because when the Swallowtail item broke off and all his magic was released, or whatever magic he had stored there released, there was no stopping that. So his body just kept regressing and regressing. So like when I hear some people complain about that, I'm like, I've never seen like something get written in that well for a resurrection. Because I mean, I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. Definitely, there's a bunch of characters in One Piece. I had big questions on how they survived some shit.
Well, One Piece durability sometimes be all over the place.
Yeah, it's not cut and dry. But Julius coming back, like the moment he died, it was like you seen the rune on his head start disappearing. We didn't see it would disappear right before the Grimoire disappeared. So like people should have caught that the first time.
But that's what I think with Black Clover, people don't look at it from multiple angles.
Bada gave the mark disappearing its own panel.
Exactly.
He gave it a specific panel.
Yeah,
then he explained it when he came back.
See, the reason why I had a problem with, I still do got a problem with the Julius coming back thing, is because what did you bring him back for? Right now, Julius literally brings nothing to the story, bro. Why did you bring him back? To tell Asta the prophecies? Anybody else could have did that. So it's like, bro.
I mean, he also was the one that saved Asta's life.
Not could have did it.
Yeah, but it could have been other ways to go around that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but it just could have been other shit to go around that. I don't know, bro. Just I don't think he's offering enough to the story.
I think it was kind of give more to like the Wizard King title than just like, all right, I am the strongest, but he also has the most clout. Like when Asta is in trial, he like pretty much his name alone,
right,
and his reasoning, plus using Roselle and Pegolion, like got Asta out that situation. So I feel like it's that, but it should have been a bit more for him to like really like staple it. And also, we might see Julius struggle in the fight.
I think the only way we would not see Julius being the Wizard King in the future anymore is because we know how he is personality wise. He likes to adventure. He don't like doing a job as a Wizard King. He like exploring different types of magic.
Right.
Like I think me and RT talked about it a while back. Like we were saying, like it would be dope if Julius, you know, he dethrones his own self and he goes out in the world and just want to explore different types of magic. He doesn't even want to be Wizard King.
Actually, really cool if like he finds something worse out in the world somewhere exploring.
Exactly.
He finds a bigger threat than the devils. Like dragons, maybe.
I was about to say a dragon.
Bro, come on, Carlos. Hold on, bro.
Carlos.
Come on, bro. Carlos, I am
Acnologia?
not. Real quick. Carlos said, hey, Josuke. Carlos DM'd me on Twitter. He said, hey, Josuke, Carlos here. What do you think about this Noel take? And it's like, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraph article. You think I'm finna read all this right now?
Bruh,
I would probably read this later. Not right now, bro. Fuck that.
We on a stream.
Fuck that.
Carlos, like,
Jesus.
you're like, hold on, let me let you read this Bible scripture.
For
real
example,
quick.
Gong and Keelan from Hunter x Hunter spent arcs developing their abilities, going over fundamentals and showing progression. Oh hell no, I'm not, man. Listen, I'll read this later. This is an article. Bro.
Bro, you tripping? This is a stream.
Fucking wow.
Yeah, I had some people do that shit to me, and it'll be kind of, I'll be like,
yeah, fuck out of here, fuck that, bro. I'll read that later.
Yeah.
Hey man, for now, Joe, I think I'm gonna end it here, bro. We have been live for almost 2 hours. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. Appreciate everybody for joining in. Thank y'all for liking the stream. We got 45 likes. I love to see it. 45, baby. I love that. I didn't want that 25. 45 was definitely 45 is definitely better than 25, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud at yours, whichever one you like. Make sure you leave a rating on the Apple Podcast. That helps us out tremendously. We got my boy Jay Cloud in here. Appreciate you for joining, my brother.
Sure.
My boy King Faye's in this bitch. Appreciate you for joining. That's why Baltimore finna get smacked this weekend. My boy Mike in this bitch from Black Heroes. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the Black Hero Podcast and listen to them. Appreciate you for coming through, my brother.
No problem, man. Thanks for the shout out.
And thank you, my boy Rex. The hero is always welcome. Love to see you here, bro. Appreciate you for joining.
Wait, Black Heroes? Who? Oh, wow, I'm so dumb.
Jay is crazy. Hey man, but we gonna get out of here, man. Make sure y'all good night. Thank you, bro, for telling me good night. I really appreciate that. And we gonna get out of here, but we